So let's do a nested structure. That means a structure using another structure. So let's begin here using namespace std. So the first structure I'm going to call the date structure. So this will have the date. So struct date curly up date no date structure date. There we go. Curly bracket to open it, curly bracket to close it again so I don't forget. And for the date I'm gonna have integer month, integer day, integer year. Forgot semicolon here. And that's the structure for the date, or date structure. The address, we'll call it place structure. I don't want to use address because address always refer to the street, you know. So let's a place structure. So a struct and we'll call this one place. Curly bracket open, curly bracket to not placeholder. Place okay. So let's type in what do we have here for a place. Character. I can use string, but we'll say address. And let's say the address, I'm not sure how big the address. Let's make it 50 characters long, up to 50. I have no idea. You know what the longest, because you have to think of the longest one. Character, city, and again, city will say 20 characters long. Character, state. Are we going to make the state 2 letters? In case you want to write the whole state, you can make it 15. I think we can fit them all in 15. If you're just going to do 2 letters, MA for mass, that's fine. Character, zip, that's a zip code. And the length for that, if you're going to use the 5-digit, the hyphen, then the extra one, I think it's 11. I think that's it. Oh, semicolon to end the structure. And that's good. Let's have another structure. Employee. Structure. So struct employee. Don't forget the semicolon here before they call me on it. Okay, so for the employee character, we're going to have the name. And what are we going to use for name? Let's see, I don't know. What's the longest name? 30, 40, 50. INT. Did I use number? Number, employee number, integer. Now notice I'm going to use date here. Date is a structure, and it's defined earlier, so it knows what that is. It has three things to it. Birth date. That's your birth date. And also, I'm going to use your address, your residence as a place. I use lowercase for all of them, so I'll stick with lowercase. So residence now will be, once you type in like employee dot residence, we're going to need to specify from the place, going to go to this one here and select which one of these. Just like when you pick the date, birth date here, birthday is going to have three parts. It's going to have a month, it's going to have a day, it's going to have a year, because it's a date type. Just like residence is going to have a address, city, state, and zip code. So that's nested. So this is really the nested structure. So is this one. Nested structure. A structure using another structure. Let's say I want to get the information about one employee is in the main program. Let's say the manager. I can type in cout enter the manager's name. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Name. I wish I took typing when I was young. Space. And if you're using character, you have to use cn dot get line and you're going to tell them where to put that value. You want to put that in, you know what I forgot to do? Employee manager. So I have an employee that's a manager. This employee will have information, name, number, date of birth, and address on it. So now I got to put that in manager dot name. In manager dot name, that's where I want the information to go. But remember, we defined the manager name to be how many characters? 30. I have to write 30 here. Up to 30 characters. I use lowercase, that's why. Put in the name of the manager. to get the employee number, the manager number. Cout, enter manager number. Cin, that's a number, I don't need get line. Manager dot, what did we call the number? Number. So the first two are straightforward. Now this is actually where the fun is going to be, when you have to get the date of birth for the manager. You have to specify the month, the day, and the year. There are three parts to it. So now, cout, enter the manager's date of birth. So I'm going to break it down here so the person will know. Enter the manager date of birth and go to the next line. Maybe I'll go /n, go to the next line. And I'm going to ask cout. I'm going to enter for each one. So maybe the first thing I will ask for it, month. And I'll be specific, so they'll know I'm looking for numbers up to 2 digits. So it's not January, it's not February. And I can put a colon there in space, and you type that. Now when you read that, Cin, that's a number. It's going to go a manager dot birth date, because we call it birth date. And you got to put dot, and you got to specify now, that's the month from this piece. So 2 dots in that one. Month. I forgot a semicolon here. Manager dot birth date dot month. Birth date. Did I write birth date different? Oh yeah, capital D. I was wondering why. Because I used birth date here. Birth date dot month. No more name. Oh, Bert. Here we go. Now it should be birthday. Now I can copy this 2 more times and paste it. We can say, instead of month, now day. Manager dot birthday dot day. And the year is up to you if you're going to use 2 digits or 4 digits. If you're going to use 2 digits, fine. Year. If you're going to use 4 digits, just change that to 4. Dot year. and that will read the year. Now, next I'm going to be reading the address. And if you're going to read the address, remember, because I hit enter after this, going to grab that enter from me. So cn.ignore, because that's a string or a character. And again, what this one does to skip the remaining, all the new lines that you hit there, a new line, because every time you type a value, you hit new line, that character is still sitting there. So when you say ignore that, ignores all of them. So this part here, get manager date of birth. Now let's get the place of residence here. Get manager place of residence. So the first one, cout, enter the manager's street address. And you're going to write the address there. cn.getLine, and we're going to put that in. Where are we going to put that? Manager dot residence, because we have a residence here. Manager dot residence dot, when you go to residence, you're going to go back up there and tell them which one of these. Address. And we're going to tell them how many characters. And we define the address to be how big? 50, up to 50 characters. And that will give the address, semicolon to terminate. I'm almost done with it. I just got to copy and paste the rest of them. Now, cout, enter the manager's street address. I'm starting to get tired here, so I'll go city. Type city on the screen so you know that we're looking for manager city. How's that? Oh. My fat finger. Manager city. Where does the manager live? And let's read that. Copy. And this is going to be in city, and city was 20 characters. 20 characters. Next, cout managers state Command V state. I think I used 15 for that one. Double check. State we used 15, zip was 11. Cout, the last one, hallelujah. Managers. Zip code. Command V. Zip here. And that was 11. And that's all the information we need. The only thing left right now is to display the information. That's what this section is going to say. So what are we going to write? Cout should we just put the information cout manager dot, and let me just see, the first one I'm going to print maybe name. Go to the next line. I'm not going to make it fancy. I'm getting tired of it. Cout manager dot, what beside the name? I'm going to do the date of birth. So dot birth date, where is it? Dot birth date dot month. You want to do the month first, then after that put slash, put slash, then, I know capital D here, copy, Command V, let's put the day after that, then let's put the year. Uh-oh. That year. And that will do the birthday here. I should have had name, cout, just to make it look nicer. I don't want to do it, I'm getting lazy, but it will look nicer like this. Do the name, and then put the name, cout, birth date, where is it? Birth date, and print the birth date, Now we'll do cout. Address. It's gonna put, now we're gonna put the street here. Cout manager dot for the address, residence dot address. Then go the next line. Cout. Now we're gonna put the city, the state, and the zip code. But remember, I wrote the word address first. I gotta put some spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll line up nicely under the other one. I can copy this. Copy. Do manager dot residence dot city. Then put a comma, then a space. Oh, comma, then a space. Command V. Put the state. Space. I will write the address. And put manager residence dot zip. Then go to the next line. End L. Then hallelujah. That should do it. Whew. Whew. Hopefully everything is going to work. If not, I'm in trouble. Come on, come on. So let's say the manager's name is Ziya Haddad. Manager, my number 5678. I didn't use the number at all. Date of birth, enter 2 digits for the month. Let's say I was born January. Today is what? Today is January 7th. It's not my birthday, but I'll use that. The day is 17. I was born 2021. Enter manager street address. 1 Armory Square. That's stick address. Capital A here. I forgot the city. I forgot the city. State, Mass. Zip code 01102. Ziya Haddad. Birth date 11/17. Run it again. Let me just take a peek here. If I need to ignore, see and ignore if there's somewhere. Enter this. Okay, name. Ziya Haddad. The month 1/14. Oh, 21. Okay. Enter the manager's street address. You know what I forgot to do? See and ignore. That's why. It's grabbing the enter. That's why it's not reading the address. Where's the address? Once I hit, yeah, right there. CN dot ignore. Oh, what's the 0 doing there? There should be no 0 there. Run it again. Z Haddad. One. We said, what is today? 17/21. Enter the address. 1 Armory Square, City Springfield, Mass. 01102. Everything looks good, except it looks like I didn't put the word address. Oh, right there. I didn't hit new line to do address. I did, but I didn't hit new line. Where was that? The address. Where'd you go? Address. Right here. After you put this, after you do the street, go the next line. End L. I'd attempt to go the next line. Write the word address. And here I'll do color of end L's just to give me space. And hopefully that should do it. What was it? Syntax error. Oh, that's because I have a semicolon here. Every time I make changes, you got to save it. Otherwise, I'm going to run the old version of it. Z Haddad. I should have took that one out. I wasn't using it. 1/17/21. 1 Armory Square, Springfield, Mass. 01102. Here we go. Name Z Haddad, birthday 1/17/21, address 1 Armory Square, Springfield, Mass. 01102. Voila! So that's a structure within a structure. You can use an array actually, again, if you have more than one person, but it becomes a little bit more complicated, you know. I'll stop this. That's